Hello and welcome to another episode of How to Lose at Downwell. I'm Jeff and I'll be losing at Downwell today. Let's just hop right into it. We've unlocked hard mode, which means suffering is all we know now. I wanted to disclose to you, dear viewer, a couple of interesting changes in how I've been playing this game. That's right, I've played it off camera now, and that's something I hadn't been doing as I learned the game. I felt like by now that I've actually beaten the boss, basically I've beaten normal mode now. That's sort of my reward to myself. Play the game on normal mode, mind you. Just at your own whim, because it's a game I love. I don't have time to do full episodes all the time of this show, or series. Therefore, I don't play it as much as I'd like to. In other words, now last thing I want to do is burn myself out. I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. But long story short, I started playing this game on normal mode. I played a little bit yesterday, but there's more to it than that. I also played the mobile version for my Apple iPhone 5S, to be over specific. I thought the mobile game, like, how awesome would it be to be able to play one of your favorite little indie games wherever you go? And Downwell is just such a perfect fit for mobile, I think, and therefore I opted for it. I paid the small cost of entry once again, and do not regret it. So I've been sneaking little Downwell runs here and there. In case you're wondering, I have not beaten normal mode again since I've been off camera, and I've only played, like, I'd say half an hour off camera or something like that, but yeah, just a full disclosure. So we're going through hard mode. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Apple is the best item here, upgrade that is, so I'm gonna pick it, but first I'm gonna remember to actually turn my timer on again. Oh, it happens every time. It happens so fast. You lose your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to something. It's a something. It's the Downwell, you're jumping down the well on a turtle. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. We got car battery, we got energy drink, we got battery. Run away. Okie doke. We're moving. We're coming along. Oh. I took it. I almost, like, pretended it was a heart while I took it. I know it wasn't a heart, but I was so desperate to stay alive, keep the run alive, that I took the charge, you know, which meant taking triple shot. There will be no apples to save me. Knife and fork is kind of like a really slow apple. Like, really slow. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I wanted to go in there, but that evil eye would have killed us. At least we got blast module right away. Too poor. Too poor. Okay. Bam. Shit. Oh, man. Hey, at least we made it, ouch, to the catacombs again. That did not happen every run before. Like, hard mode seemed like such a huge increase in difficulty. I thought getting some extra practice in off camera, not a bad idea. Also, I wanted to relay to you, like, the balance switches and changes that they have from the mobile mode. I believe it came to mobile before it came to console. I just thought it would be, like, totally the same. And it almost is. First off, I know it's not balanced, but the game looks fantastic on mobile. Can't believe I clicked on the car battery while I had 1 health. Ugh. Oh my lord. Like, everything's more zoomed in on mobile, at least on my little phone, which meant that you got to, you know, it was harder to see farther down the old path, but on the bright side, you got to see some more of the pixel detail on these little bastards we call bats, and I haven't even thought of a name for those shellfish guys. I guess that's what it is. Little cloisters. Ouch. Alright, restart. And to wash us, absolve ourselves from the sin, I present to you nostalgia. This is one thing I did unlock off camera. So, you know, let's give it a shot. What else did they change? Yeah, so it was farther zoomed in, which is more difficult. Shops are rarer, in my experience. It could be really unlucky RNG, but they seemed rare, and it seemed like you needed a full set, and this is the biggest balance change, I think. You couldn't fire a alright. I haven't researched it enough, and by researched I mean played it enough to confirm this. I noticed that when you pick up a shotgun charge on the first one, that means you go from 8 to 10. That wasn't enough to give you a third shot, and that's always been the case. Therefore, I think you need enough to actually fill the entire new shot in the mobile version, which is a big balance change. That means shotgun and laser are, like, unusable in the first level for me. Ouch. Dick. Can't stand still in hard mode, I forget. Ugh. Double dick. Gross. Let's grab these bad boys. Just run out, I guess? I didn't want to drop my combo. I didn't. Suckers. Now I did. And at what cost? Oh, another minor balance change. And these are fascinating to me, so I figured they'd be slightly interesting to somebody who's into this game enough to watch a Let's Play of it. The turtles, you can't just walk into them from the front. That was a big learning curve for me. Like, worms, you can still just walk on them. Turtles, you gotta jump on them. In this version, if they're facing you, you can just walk on them. If they're facing away, you have to, yeah, jump. But taking multiple hits of damage from that, because I apparently am not the fastest learner. Here we go. That was cool. Jeez. So many evil eyes. Additional details about the mobile version. There are visual buttons on the bottom part of the screen, which makes it even harder. Oh my god. I had almost the same... I had candle, gunpowder blocks, and members card on mobile earlier, and I took candle like a damn fool. Reverse engineering with arm spin is god tier, so that's what I'm taking. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying that there were little buttons that you can turn off in the options menu, but without them, yeah, there's a tiny bit of confusion as to where the buttons actually are, but with them on, it's impossible to see where you're going. I mean, your thumbs are already blocking half the screen. Can't believe I dropped arm spin reverse engineering before I even got to try it out. I mean, I've done it before, I wanted to do it again. Ouch. Anyway, nice. Nice. Punch your heart. I'll punch you right in the heart. Oh, double turtle stomp ended the combo, but we'd already gotten to that sweet 25 mark. One of my runs, and I was actually almost worried about beating the game off camera without letting my poor viewers know that I've betrayed them thus. No. Kidding, of course. I don't know why I was like, oh man. You know what, it was almost like a waste of a good run. Or like, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. It's stupid. So, but I got to like the final phase of the boss, and like, so we were in limbo, or second limbo. Laser charge. Okay, I got safety jetpack, so this is perf. So I'm sitting there, like, I'm so close, I'm so close. I went in with like 6 health, and I'm left with 0. I didn't win off camera. No, I'm not picking that up. Like I had mentioned, ouch. Wait a second. I dropped the combo. I thought that if I like held the heart, it would automatically heal me when I dropped it and hit an enemy. You know, didn't work like that. Anyway, shitty balls. Man, missed it. So he like made 3 different screams of pain while in limbo. I thought I was gonna win for sure, and I lost it at the last possible second, and yeah, it was heartbreaking. But another revelation I had off camera, and apparently I'm just gonna keep talking about that stuff and not what I'm actually doing. I have a new favorite palette. I looked at them all again, looked longingly at each one, remembering every memory, you know, with perfect detail. I was like, oh yes, RGB, I've barely used you. No, man, no. But I'll let you formulate your guess now. It's not red, white, and blue. Oh, that was a good guess if that was your guess. I'll show you. There we are. Look at that bad boy. It looks similar to the original Downwell palette, which I think, like, there's a reason the designers chose the white and red, because it's visually striking. This is close to that, but it's also like it's got a softer orange. Yet the orange is still like bright enough to like warn you of danger. It's just like this orange is like there's something special about it. It's a real nice color. It's like art. I've been using art as like an adjective lately, so sorry for that, everyone. Shit. And I know I just used it as a noun earlier, but I was like, no, I don't even know if it's been as an adjective. I've just been saying like, what's greater than great? That was art, you know? It's sort of, I mean, it doesn't really change the meaning into like a adjective or anything, but I've been using it in replacement for like so supremely cool, or better than perfect, basically. And that was art. I recommend trying it at home or at the workplace, or if you're like me, while you're wistfully remembering your prior conversations to yourself on a Let's Play video. It's a monologues if you're not talking to anybody else. It's not a conversation unless, you know, you got problems. Problems that psychotherapy can help you with. Crap. Earlier today, dude, the rate at which my good pal Jason, you know him from Jace Windu fame, he's been on the channel before. The rate at which he uploads his videos, he has a backlog like I don't know, like he's, oh god damn it, as though he's aging all these fine wines, you know. Like he'll record a video and then it'll go up in 2 months. So I don't know when the final 2 episodes of Mother Russia Bleeds, in which he posted on his channel, will go up, but that was something we did today, and I don't know. Something about beat 'em ups that I just, I don't know. Man, all these seem bad. I'm gonna do the old coin flipper. By coin flip, I mean I'm gonna do the old random number generator. Anyway, something about beat 'em up games, and I'm talking like, I've played plenty. Your Streets of Rage, your Final Fights, Double Dragons, your Scott Pilgrim versus the World, that's my favorite one. Castle Crashers, River City Ransom, probably my second favorite one, which is like they're the same thing basically, except one is a parody, kind of. I landed on handstand style. Gulp. Is it palette switching time? Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, Vivid. My second favorite. Really is, though. So let's go hang out in Vivid World for a minute. Though I do like Forest, too. We'll get to Forest. Where was I? Sorry, you know, that's just a habit of mine. I start multiple strings of monologue at once. It's all about attention deficit. Anyway, wow. Instant sucks. Just kidding. Let's try it again. So I was talking about that. Oh yeah. My thoughts on beat 'em ups. First off, I've only really played them multiplayer, which, oh my god, holy cow. Just give yourself a little floaty break. Yeah, enjoy it. Feels good to not have to try, right? So, I've only really played the multiplayer, and like, usually, okay, half the time there is, maybe more than half the time, there's usually friendly fire or an ability to hurt your buddies as you both try to punch the same thing. And now, I've never played it as a competition, so maybe that would make me like it more. But that means, for teamwork's sake, I always... Oh my fucking god. We'll get out of the way. What is happening here in Hard World? So that I don't get hit, and I don't hit my buddy, and then wait for more enemies to show up. And half the time, the old enemies get beaten up by the time the new ones show up. So, then they'll rush to the new enemy, and I'm sitting there on the other side of the screen, like, throwing poop at the wall. That's, what I did in Mother Russia Bleeds, at least. And, like, yeah. And you get into, like, a gameplay loop. You know, the games just don't have depth to them, right? The biggest amount of depth, I think, that I've encountered has been in the form of, like, River City Ransom and Scott Pilgrim's, like, RPG elements, which I'm usually not even a fan of in RPGs. Like, I don't really care about upgrading my dude, I just want to have, like, I want to either, like, be strategically bothered, or, like, have to use a sense of timing or something to win a game. God. And it seems like sometimes those games, if they are challenging, I think it's more fun. Sorry, man. God damn. But, like, let me see here. Like, let's say you fight a super strong boss, and he has a specific move that leaves him weak. You know, that's basically the most engaged you can get in that game. Those types of games. Because, like, otherwise you're just sitting there doing the same button combinations to maximize your own DPS and whatever. Visually, they're cool. You know, you got some cool dudes fighting a horde of fucking thugs. It's always thugs. Yeah, I took the early Nappy. We're not having a good video yet in terms of successful runs. Though I think I'm doing much better than I did on the last hard mode video. Nice. Whoops, dropped it. So that was my extremely lengthy explanation of why I don't buy into beat-em-ups very often. They're like, they're just not engaging. I'd much rather play Street Fighter than Final Fight or whatever. Members card. Can't afford jack shit. Now these roguelike games, these fall into that category of like You have an action element in which you have to, where you'll be developing a skill and a mindset over time. Like, for instance, how I'm suffering at like the actual inputs, basically, to win at the most basic gameplay level. And then they also have like the strategic element, which you have to adapt to whatever items and upgrades you encounter, or the particular enemies of the day, basically, the run, or the layouts of the level. It's always changing, but not so much that you won't recognize it. You can, the more you play it, the more you see the patterns, and therefore get better and whatnot. I've yet to encounter beat 'em up, and I'm just talking about side-scrolling beat 'em ups here. The arcade beat 'em ups. I have yet to encounter one that the levels are like more than just, I don't know, 10 feet up and down. You're moving left and right. Occasionally you're jumping over walls, and I guess River City Ransom is a good example of ones where you have to like climb these platforms and whatnot. But long story short, you know what? Man, River City Ransom, that's not bad. It's like stages are changing. Even though it was hard to keep track of where you were going, it was like you had to maneuver through these cities. I don't know. Best beat 'em up of all time? Possibly. Possibly. Okay, enough about beat 'em ups. Enough about that. Wait, did I just walk on that turtle from the behind? After all that stuff I said about proper turtle. And also, you need more than 9 shots to get a shotgun second or third shot? How many do you need? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now, I love Mario games. And I love, like, the Binding Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, and whatnot. How perfect do you think Downwell is, man? It's an excellent mix of those types of games. Platformers, or rougelikes. It's phenomenal. I don't know why how that habit started. Phenomenal is an easy word to say, but at some point I started saying phenomenal is how you normally say it. Phenomenal. That's how I started saying it. Just because it's weird, and then it became a fucking habit. You know, sometimes that happens. Phenomenal. It's a phenomenon. Oh. Anyway. What am I even talking about? You know what the big difference about this episode is? Other than it's the second hard mode episode. I'm recording it near to, it's coming on 2 a.m. here pretty soon. It's 1:40 right now. I normally do these at like 12 noon. Oh, crap. So, just putting my own brain through a loop here. And I spend about 70% of the video talking about what's going through my head regarding the game. But right now I'm just like, yeah, they get it, you know. There's a certain, and I used this in a derogatory way when I was talking about beat 'em ups earlier, the gameplay loop of, but the thing is, I figured it out by myself. I didn't have to just, like, mash buttons to beat up the thugs. It's more like, there's Nappy. Skip Nappy, come back, you know, buy sushi, don't buy rice balls, you know, those sort of things. That's become, like, a habit to me, but, anyway. But it's not, like, in the manual. There's no manual to this game. Ow! Thought I got it. Like, rice balls are actually economically a poor decision. 12:19. That's how much time is left on my timer. Therefore, I have time to start another run here. Let's go ahead and shake the dice once again. Where did I put it? There it is. Roll single. Oh no. Guess what? I got fucking handstand style again, man. Slow my descent. There we go. I wonder, do you, like... It seems like you go faster with handstand style. Man, I really gotta, like... Okay. I seek your permission, dear viewer, and I think I'll go ahead with it. I should just, like, look at the... I don't even know if there is one, but a wiki for this game. Like, handstand style, I get it, like, you're diving faster. Like, once I realized that Cannonball actually moved slower. Yeah, it seems you, like, pick up speed as you fall with this. And it sucks. I don't know. Could be crazy. Oh, God. Wow. See? I screwed up, and I'm blaming it on the game's mechanics that I should have adapted to by now. Let's see here. Style select. Let's shake the dice again. Floaty. Fair enough. Bang, bing, bong, boop. I really wanted to go in here, even though I knew it would cause me damage. Was it the right decision? Science point to no, definitely not. Ooh, you can really climb with wall jumping on floating. Oh God. Oh my lord. Let's give old Floaty another chance. Man, times are tough. He said, playing a video game for fun. Ugh. Here we go. Here we go. Style select. Usual style. Palette swap. I gotta pick the most hardcore looking one. V-Boy or Glow? This is like Bizarro Land, scary times. Like, everything's darker because shit just got real. I'm gonna like furrow my brow the whole time, just like to pretend that I'm really focusing. I think it's working. It's working. Drops my combo. Ouch. Drop it again. Nobody's nerfed. Here's an embarrassing story. I thought that some person on Twitter made that up. Just like they just said, oh man. Somebody was like criticizing them for some dumb reason. And it wasn't even a person I knew, nor a celebrity. I just like a friend or a followee of somebody I actually followed. I don't know, some bullshit. But they said, "Oh, but he's nerfed." I retweeted that out of nowhere because I'm like, holy cow, this person is funny. And yeah, then I watch the hit sitcom The Office, in which Pam, at one point, says, well, Pokey's nerfed. And Dwight goes, what? Which is me in that scenario, like, that's hilarious. That's funny. That was like me on Twitter. And she, well, at first he had said, like, what's that supposed to mean? And it was like, you said it wrong, you dumb idiot. And then she's like, no, it's like a saying, like, nobody's perfect. And he's like, oh, I get it, it's funny now. Well, anyway, the way she said it's like a saying made me realize that it's an actual saying that... And so it was like the equivalent of me retweeting somebody going, like, 2 birds with 1 stone. Just like some random ass person, and I'm sure they thought that I was either a creeper or a robot. Well, here's the twist, ladies and gentlemen. I am both a creeper and a robot. I am a robot designed to creep. Okay. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. But I thought that urchin was a gem. Well, it's been a gem of an episode here on how to lose at Downwell. Certainly showed you plenty of losses. Maybe you can show me that the real victory was inside me all along. I don't know. Maybe you can show me that you know how to hit a like button, you silly gooses. Just kidding. I don't care. I don't even care anymore. Yeah, I'm starting to think that recording a Let's Play at 2 in the morning is a bad idea. And I respect you for sticking around so long, watching to the end. Thank you. If you liked it though, let me know by hitting that like button, even though I pretended not to care earlier. I was lying. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. That would be crazy nice of you to do. And then, if you want, click the next episode button in case there is one. And yeah, you know, just have a jolly good time. No, but for real though, go ahead and leave a comment, like, if you thought the commentary on this episode was better or worse than usual. I know I started talking about, you know, whatever was on my mind, the whimsy of the moment, and not, like, the second-to-second strategy of this not all that complicated game. So, anyway, let me know if you're like, I like it either way, then fine. You don't have to leave a comment. If you don't like it either way, then fine. Fine. Anyway, you get the point. I'll see you next time. Bye.